Alright, what up, homeboys? I was kinda just holding back to see if the actual stream was going to YouTube. Restream is giving me a lot of issues. I cannot wait for that, what's it called, Stream Elements to make their own thing public. It's like on beta or something, but yeah, we're streaming on both Twitch and YouTube, you know that stuff. Let me tell everybody I'm live. Got a lot of new people today, bro. A lot of new people today. It's been quite a momentous week. You know, I gotta say, I wasn't expecting people to appreciate the tanking guides. I don't know, I just made them like, because one guy was like, oh, why don't you make a tanking guide, you know? And apparently, like, people really like them. So, yeah, that's great. That's great. Thank you for that, boys. You're very good boys. So, yeah, I wasn't streaming much because, like, the long videos, you know, like the warrior, the leveling guide, all that stuff, it took a long time to make, you know. I didn't get much done aside from those videos. Okay, let me get into place. Reported? What did I do? Am I going to jail? Don't tell me I'm going to jail. I'm a good boy. Of course, there is an update on Classic, gosh dang it. So, let's see, can I get something to crank music here while we set this up here? We got some news to talk about, and I felt they were kind of funny. So that's what we're gonna start talking about here. Okay, oh, I left all the addresses, all the URLs here. Should have probably done this before stream, but I was eating an apple, and I cannot eat apples and do stuff at the same time, guys. I got problems. Opening everything up. Just give me a second, okay? I promise I'm gonna be gentle. I swear, bro. I got like a notepad with all the URLs I gotta talk about here. Reported for reporting my report. Oh, you just got a parry. Look at that. Look at that, bro. You got parried. Okay, let's talk about today's news. So there has been a lot of drama, a lot of weird stuff happening today in World of Warcraft this last week, and it all comes from the same source. Blizzard is reworking the way that they handle bans, the way that they police the game, so to speak. As you can see here, a couple days after launch, people were spotting game masters. As you guys know, game masters were very rare in Original Classic. They were basically living the Wild West for everybody. There was no control whatsoever to what happened in the game. That's why the bots were rampant. You know, the entire thing ruining the economy, a flask going for 1,000 gold, the hyperinflation, the people fly hacking, all that stuff. You know what I'm talking about? If you played Classic back in 2019, you got thousands of horror stories of how they never policed the game. But now, at launch, we got game masters. They were spotted in a lot of places. This guy found one here in Elwyn Forest, and there was also this guy here in Goldshire. Alliance bias, of course. They only control the Alliance. They don't like us, you know. We don't have police. We don't have snitches in our town. That's what's happening. But from that hope, from that initial burst of people controlling the game, everybody got the question, is this a new era for WoW? Are we finally gonna get a fair and reasonable enforcement of the rules? And that's, my brothers, I cannot speak this language, I swear to God. And that's, my brothers, what we're gonna be talking today. Because we have seen the consequences for bringing game masters back into the game. People are getting banned. People are getting banned, and for not the smartest and most reasonable reasons. Okay? This guy right here, got banned for naming his pet Carrion Bird. Okay, Carrion Bird. That's a vulture. That's the name, the default name you get from a pet when you tame a vulture from the Badlands. That's the name it gets. So that was the normal name of the pet. And for some reason, this guy got banned. And he made an appeal. And the appeal got rejected. So people are just questioning here. And like the most common explanation people got is that there is some sort of mass reporting going on, something like that. This kinda reminds me of when the Lazy Peon got banned for naming his character the Lazy Peon. You know, like the peons in the level 1 orc zone. The Lazy Peon actually got banned one time for calling his character Lazy Peon, believe it or not. And I got banned for nothing? What do you do? What happened? What's it say? If you got a screenshot to put on the Discord, I would love to see it, brother, because there is a lot of reports of this happening. That's what I was talking about here. But as you can imagine, the reporting system is still very much automated. A human being would not be banning somebody for the default name of a pet. Also, it just kinda speaks about how terrible the automated tools are. Because why don't you have like a list of names or bad words to ban people for instead of just relying on mass reports? It's so silly. It's so silly. But anyway, look at all these bans, okay? We got here a mega post. This is what prompted me to make this stream today. Automated bans are out of control. Blizzard customer service continues to hit new lows. This guy made like an entire compilation of all the bans. Just a little update to my thread a couple of days ago. His thread, I'm pretty sure, is the... Okay, here. Abysmal customer service. Inconsistencies in unbannings and a warning to those being boosted in Marodon. As you guys know, boosting is very much legal in WoW. Like, if you gave somebody gold and it's legitimate gold and you get boosted, that is supposedly fine. You cannot get banned for that. But people are getting banned. My guildie has a level 60 mage and he boosted me. We chill in the entrance, he did the pull, everything went great. Next pull, I am gonna try the 300 mob pull. Gets to kill phase and all 4 of us, the noobs, get our accounts instantly banned. And not the mage, just the boosting. And he says the reason is hacking and cheats. Okay, so that's very interesting, right? Like the mage didn't get banned and the people getting boosted got banned. That would suggest to me that if you get like a huge burst of XP very quickly, the game triggers that it must be because of a hack. And to be fair, that is great progress from like actual 2019 WoW. But how is that cheating? Why do you put it just as a threshold of XP? Like, you gotta put more logic into the thing than that. Especially if you got a 5-man group, right? Because if you're a mage and you're solo in Sulfarak, I'm pretty sure you can get even more XP than those guys. I don't know, that's very weird. As you can see, and to give them the benefit of the doubt, maybe they are experimenting. Maybe this new system just got rolled out, which is very probably true, that they just rolled out automated cheat detection. They have to start somewhere, right? Like, when YouTube made their automated demonetization thing, and you know, like, all the people were getting demonetized for no reason for like a year until that thing started working right? Because they gotta train the thing, they gotta fix it, right? They gotta make it work. So, yeah, this is probably that scenario where they are just rolling it out and experimenting with it, and it's gonna take a while for them to figure it out. I instantly appeal, miraculously I get put through a human being, and I get unbanned 12 hours later with an apology after it was escalated to the security team. Sadly, the story isn't the same for my 3 other guildies who were instantly met with bot replies on their appeals, the ban stays, etc. They appeal again, only for one to be left pending, while the other 2 told the bans are permanent. So a straight permaban for getting a little extra XP in a dungeon. Oh god. It truly beggars belief. Okay, that's a weird set. Do people say that? Do people say beggars belief? Never heard that in my life before. How horrendous the customer support is right now. I appreciate we probably triggered some sort of auto ban from the gigantic pool and that some things need investigating. But when it is almost impossible to get things rectified, how the hell can you have peace of mind sinking thousands of hours of your life into a character if something unfortunate happens and you can't even have things fairly assessed by a customer support representative? As a word of warning for now, decline any boosts, as there may be something that triggers the anti-cheat too if too much XP flows at once. And what he's here, the comments is full of people complaining. Anybody know how to get unbanned? Well, you just spam customer support over and over and over and over again. They got like a phone number and email and whatever, and you just spam them, and you just... this is assuming you didn't deserve to get banned, okay? This is assuming you didn't deserve to get banned. Okay, because I don't know what you did. But if you didn't deserve to be banned, the best solution I can give you is every freaking day, email customer support. And one day you're gonna get lucky that one of them actually looks at it. Like what this guy told you. One guy got an email and everybody else didn't get a human being on them. So it's a question of numbers and luck, sadly. It shouldn't be this way. I also got banned for nothing doing spell clip with my Scarlet Monastery mage. Yeah, see, like, they are putting a new... I hope they do, like, a mass reversing of the bans now that a lot of people... Because there is no way it is only this guy. How many people farm Solfarak on a mage? Like, a lot of people. How many people do the Marodon Worm Pool? I remember from level 48 to, like, 54 or something, I leveled the Marodon alone with my mage. How many people do that? A lot of people do that. Like, if they all get banned... They are going to have to do something about that. Contact a dev. Oh yeah, complaining on Twitter, okay? That's also another great way. And I wish it wasn't the case, okay? I wish it wasn't the case. But if you go to Twitter and you add like Blizzard and you go like, I got banned for no reason. And you do it over and over and over again. If a couple people see it and Blizzard goes like, oh, we're looking bad here. That's all it takes. It shouldn't be this way. It shouldn't be this way, but that's the way it works. The only way to get unbanned is to get a human being from Blizzard. You're damn right, Devon Hart. That's exactly what you gotta do. My new mage is 42 and I wanna go to Sulfarak. Well, you gotta be 44 to go to Sulfarak if I recall correctly, right? So, I don't know, maybe wait until tomorrow. We're gonna take a... There's more stuff here, okay? We're gonna talk about that. Same thing happened to Payo. Yeah, exactly, okay? Payo is a great example, right? Because 3,000 people were watching him when he got banned. Blizzard was like, oh, this is bad. And they unbanned him. Nothing against Payo, right? Like, it is not his fault. He got banned for no freaking reason. But that's what you gotta do. Like, if I were you and I got in this situation, I would go to Twitter. Like how every day I would go to Twitter, at Blizzard, my account got banned, here's the screenshot, I didn't do it, like, roll the dice. Roll the dice. Roll the dice. That's what I would do. That's why I want private servers to be viable, it keeps them honest. Oh, Johan, like Turtle WoW rattled a bunch of cases in Blizzard, okay? They are really, like, tweaking from Turtle WoW. You know, that was like a huge bomb to their morale right there. Like, a Russian escort and 3 teenagers in like a basement can make WoW in Unreal Engine and they cannot make a new raid for Zod. That was... They are really like reconsidering everything right now. Level 60 warrior. Look at that name, it's so long. It doesn't even fit on the on the overlay. Thank you, Melon Pie. I love melon. Honeydew melon, okay? Like, if I gotta do a tier list of fruits, I would say honeydew melon, you know, like the normal melon, then goes watermelon, and then of course apple. Apple is like my bread, okay? Every meal I get an apple. Is the fruit of my life. They should fix more padding. I absolutely agree. I don't think the evade bug, I don't think that stuff should be in the game, okay? Like, private servers fixed all of these exploits so easily, okay? You wanna know what they do? If the mobs cannot get to you for a certain amount of time, they just teleport to you. That's it. That's it. That's all they gotta do. And all these exploits, quote unquote, they go away. I don't know, like, I think the AI is very bad. Very, very bad. I do Sulfarak Graveyard at 40? Oh boy. That's scary. That's very scary. You could. I'm pretty sure you could. I seen a video of a level 40 Paladin doing that. I was like, oh my god. Turtle WoW for all the force removed. Yeah, it's not even hard. It's just changing one polygon, okay? Like the Warzone Gulch exploits. It is one polygon in one wall, okay? It is 2 hours of work, and that's because it takes 2 hours for the guy to find out where that polygon is. Okay, that like it's like poop. You edit the file, okay? Like a modder, like a guy that makes freaking Warcraft mods on their spare time for private servers, they can do it in 20 minutes, I bet. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if I were to call Wall from Warcraft and that guy would make it in 20 minutes, he would fix it. It is not that hard. It is not that hard. Yeah, they already did something like that for the safe spotting. The safe spotting from the guards in Booty Bay and Gadget Sand, that's one of the examples, right? But in a private server, like if I were to go to a vanilla private server and I were to do the Sulfarak pool and I get on top of the wall, right? The mobs are like struggling to get to me for a while and then boom, they teleport on top of me and I'm dead. That's what it should be. I don't know. Either accept that people are gonna AoE farm or fix the exploit. Like, why are you gonna ban them for doing it? That's the part that I don't get, okay? I am not saying they should do it. I'm just saying, like, if you're gonna ban people for that, like, actually remove it from the game. That's all you gotta do. Okay, so... here's the update. Okay, the guy got the appeals and all the people called and like the whole scandal this guy made, because once again, making a big stink about it is the way you get changes in Blizzard now. Sadly, lamentably. Just a little update to my thread a couple of days ago. I think it is especially valuable to make this public because I see a lot of people that got banned after last week. Let me preface this by saying that I appreciate most people do not like people getting boosted. And that is fair enough, but this is in regards to the clearly broken system Blizzard likely implemented to combat bots that is getting lot of normal players screwed over with permaban accounts left high and dry by Blizzard's abysmally inept customer support. Okay, I wouldn't say the customer support people are inept. They do not exist. That's the problem, okay? Like the one guy that got to a real person got unbanned, okay? So they know how to do their job. There is just not enough of them. Let me make that clear. Blizzard, if you are reading this thread, there is something broken with your cheat detection and it needs addressing immediately. Wrongly banned Redditors, keep standing up for yourself and making tickets. If you truly got banned wrongly, do not stop making tickets until you are unbanned. Exactly what I told you, see? You are a paying customer and do not deserve to get caught up in bot replies and poorly trained customer support staff. I will be honest with you guys. Albion Online is a free game. You play it on your phone. And if I were to get banned, I could get a person to look at my ban in 12 hours. Okay? You pay $15 a month for a game that already came out. They do not even make new content for it. Why? How is this acceptable? How many customer support tickets do they get? Like, let's be honest here. How many people get banned every day that do not deserve it and would like to get appeals? It cannot be that many. It cannot be that many, okay? How many people would you need? 20? 20 people? Minimum wage? You don't need an engineer. You don't need a doctor. You don't need a lawyer to look if you are voting or not. Okay? It is not that crazy. It is not unreasonable. You can probably get third world labor to do it for you. You know, like some guy in Egypt can probably look at bans. Alright, for those who didn't see it, this is the TLDR. Okay, we looked at that. The guy got boosted, he got banned. And here's the actual... Okay, let's see. And here's like the problem, okay? Like if you're gonna ban people for boosting, put it against, make it against the rules. But here, this is the statement we got from Blizzard. Character boosting is not against our code of conduct. Using exploits is, but not boosting. So there you go. Like they allow it. The rules do not forbid boosting. So if you don't like boosting, that's perfectly fine. But do not clamor for people getting banned for something that is not against the rules. That's just dumb. That's just you asking to get banned tomorrow. That's what you're doing. That's just a kangaroo court. I will check tickets for 10 hours a day for as low as $10 an hour. $10 an hour in Argentina is probably a lot of money. How much is that? 10, 50, 400. Yeah, that's a lot of money in Argentina. There you go. You can get Argentine people to do the appeals for you. I'll do it. Like, how many people do you need? How many appeals can you look at in an hour? At least 5. At least 5. I don't know, you could even make a system where like you complain and like you gotta make a big stink about it, you gotta like send 2 tickets or something and then you get a human being, you know, you escalate it. But yeah, it is not that many people that you need. It is not that many people, guys. Is it worth paying $40 for a non-banned service? I am pretty sure that is illegal. I am pretty sure paying for customer support is illegal in many regions. Like, something like that would not be allowed in the EU, I am pretty sure. I mean, like, don't get me wrong, like, you got a full tier 1 character, you spend like 4 months on it, and you gotta pay $40 to keep it. I mean, you are gonna pay the ransom. Like, people are gonna pay the ransom, but I sure do hope that's not what we come to. I sure do hope that is not the future for WoW. But yeah, of course, like, what are you gonna do? You know, they put a gun to your head. Oh yeah, it is perfectly possible that the guy actually got boosted by a booster that paid money. Perfectly possible. Yeah, what if the old auto detector detected gold? According to this guy, he didn't pay him. I don't think. I don't know. What's up, Braxer? I sure do hope you're not a bot. Okay, let's see here. Ban reduced to a 6-month ban. Threatened to be a perma ban if you opened another ticket. Okay, the guy's not putting screenshots of the thing, you know, like they are not even putting like the actual message here. Refer to associate team. Ban reduced to a 6-month and threatened to be at perma. This is crazy. Like if you keep making tickets, they will perma ban you. What are you supposed to do? What are you supposed to do, man? One guy is still perma banned. Oh, that's really cool. Thank you, Braxer. You know, like people that come in and just say hi or yo, you wait like 30 seconds and they go like, do you need a new overlay for your stream? Only $20 for best price for you. It's a whole thing. It's a whole thing. It's really weird when people go like, oh, what's up? Because it's always that thing. Sometimes it is actual humans that do that. Like, yeah, I don't know what to tell you, brother. You need a better marketing strategy. It is truly hard to believe that Blizzard is a 10 billion company. 10 billion company? This guy is so innocent. Microsoft paid 70 billion. What is one of those mom and shop $10 billion corporations? Like the entire GDP of Portugal? Yeah, that's a tiny company, man. Blizzard is 7 times bigger than that. 4 loyal customers, yada yada yada. The guy is very mad. Okay, the guy is mad. He should be mad. Once again with this beggar's belief. What is beggar's belief? Can somebody tell me if this is a real word or he just made it up? I think this guy just made it up. I wonder what the hell the stockholders would say if they knew lifetime conduct. Oh my god. This is so... I genuinely wonder what the hell the stockholders in caps, you know, that's how you know this guy's middle-aged, would say if they knew the lifetime customers were getting their accounts wrongly terminated. That's such a Redditor take. Oh, that's such a Reddit thing to say. Like, holy crap, Blizzard is not even a public company anymore. Microsoft paid for it. Yeah, this reminds me of the forums. Like, this guy probably was on the forums and he got banned and he came here. This is like forum language right here. We were also hyped to pull fresh. Okay. Okay, this is actually the replies. So the ban stays, yada yada, we consider the banner closed. Another game master here checking on the issue. I've taken a second look on this appeal about the permanent closure and I can see the situation has been appealed before. I reviewed the decision and I can assure you that the review has been accurately concluded. Please be aware that each case can only be appealed once. Oh, so you kill a person and you get like 3 appeals in court. And you take too much experience in one pool in Sulfarak and they just do not feel like looking at the first appeal and you're done. You're cooked. I like this logic. I like this. Okay. All the information to provide to you. This guy takes like such terrible screenshots. It's gotta be a boomer. It's gotta be like a boomer. This action has been taken. Can I zoom into this? Oh my god. Doesn't open the image. Okay, let me download it. Okay, there we go. No, it's still pixelated as hell. I never got an honest review from them. I made 50 appeals and I was fighting for my account. Yeah, you gotta make it public. You gotta go to Twitter. That's what I would do. Your request has been taken to a specialized team, so the guys just spammed appeals until one actual person looked at it. And there you go, they got unbanned basically. Okay. We gotta teach these men how to use paint. And I don't know. Okay, there you go, look. Gotta wonder where all those GMs from day one went. And the guys like, they were also bots. What if they were botted? That's funny. So yes, apparently the new GMs they put at the launch of the game, they were a publicity stunt. They were not actually gonna be there for the rest of the game. Huh. That's kinda sad. I miss the old days when there was a GM popping up sometimes. You pay 15 bucks a month. You pay 15 bucks a month. The least thing they can do is give you customer support. Holy crap. Like, I just cannot stand these people that go like, this is not sustainable. We pay, what is 15 bucks a month? What is that? Like, 15 times 12. We pay 180 bucks a year, okay? We pay 3 full game releases a year to play this game, like a God-fearing citizen. And it is not sustainable for them to give us customer support. Huh. I don't know. I am happy that they are trying to make automated bot banning measures. They are very behind on that. Like, they should have done this from launch, making an automated system to detect and ban bots, because they didn't. They didn't. It is so easy to detect if somebody is fly hacking. Are they on the ground? No. Well, they are fly hacking. It's that easy. Every private server has automated tools. But at the end of the day, you still need human beings behind it. You cannot just let machines do everything. Like, is ChatGPT gonna handle the appeals? I wouldn't be surprised if some of the responses were made with ChatGPT. Like, I read like an article somewhere, like all the school homework is getting made by ChatGPT now. Like, they gotta make like software to detect if ChatGPT is making the homework. That's freaking hilarious. Yeah, I recall Game Masters. They were like, I don't know, I think I stopped seeing them in Rato the Lich King. Jump off the Zeppelin band. Actually, you know what, bro? In private servers sometimes, because like the collision detection in WoW is like so terrible, sometimes if you just walk from the Zeppelin to the dock, you get one shot by fall damage. Because I forgot what the bug was exactly, but like the game thinks that you're just like moving away from like thousands of feet away or something like that. Yeah, it would probably be really buggy. Okay, and that's why I tell you, there is gonna be false positives. Even if your tool for banning bots is really good, there is always gonna be false positives. That's why you need a human being to look at the appeals. Also, you gotta make your appeals kinda hard to do. I don't know exactly what I would do, but put some sort of barrier of entry. Like, it takes you a good 5 minutes to file an appeal, okay? Like, something to stop people from automated appeals. You know, you don't want bots to make automatic appeals to play the numbers and see if like some of the bots get unbanned. I get that, but you still need appeals. You still need appeals. Holy crap. I cannot believe I gotta say this. So yeah, I just want to warn you guys, do not boost Do not get boosted. I was gonna get boosted myself, and now I'm not gonna do it until they fix this. I don't know, we're gonna be looking for an update very later on. And what is it? That thing that I say? Subscribe, join the Discord, and thank you for watching. Alright, that's a video right there. That's a video right there. So we're gonna play some freaking WoW. Oh, disconnected. I was not supposed to be disconnected. Doesn't Sol have flying hunters? All the classic WoWs have flying hunters. It's a huge problem, and it is probably the easiest one of all the hacking to fix is the fly hackers. It is so easy to fix that if they actually cared. So easy. Private servers do it by default. You do not last 30 seconds fly hacking on a private server. You get kicked out of the server like 2 times and then you get banned. That's it. It is not that hard. Like, you look at the floor and then you go like, ooh, he's not on the floor. And then you look, okay, he hasn't been in the floor for 5 seconds. I don't think he's falling down anymore. I think he's floating. Huh. That is very interesting. I wonder what's up with that. Must be a coincidence. Oh, wait, guys. He did all of BRD. He got to the Emperor and killed them without touching the ground. Huh. There must be a connection. There must be some sort of connection here to what is going on. I don't know, bro. Sounds pretty saucy to me. So let's see here. I got heal level 33 to do library. I'm gonna do library right now. Screw it. Looking for healer, DPS, SM, leave, melee, cleave. Anybody wanna do library? Sad they are gonna keep going as long as we keep playing. Yep. They just hold the intellectual property hostage. You know, if there was real competition, if private servers were legal, right? Like if private servers were like allowed to exist legitimately as actual businesses, Blizzard servers would be dead. Like Blizzard would not have a server. I assure you that much. And what happened is, you look at, what's it called? What's his name? You look at Diablo. Diablo is a great example, right? All it took is one competitor to do kind of like a similar thing that they were doing. Path of the Exile. They destroyed the Diablo franchise. The Diablo franchise will never recover. All it took is one game. One day that's gonna happen to WoW. I mean, I would say Final Fantasy destroyed retail. Retail got destroyed by Final Fantasy, but classic WoW, I don't know what game is gonna be, but one game is gonna come out there and they are gonna do the same to WoW. And that's gonna be the last nail on the coffin for official WoW. Private servers are always gonna outlive WoW. Are you gonna play hardcore? Probably not. I hate hardcore. I was talking to No Hit Jerome and I was like, man, if we got like a 5-man group, maybe I would have done it. But alone, solo hardcore on a warrior, miss me with that, brother. Hell no. Hell no. Ashes of Creation would be a good competitor. Ashes of Creation will definitely cannibalize on WoW. I do not think Ashes of Creation is gonna be huge. Okay, that's where I differ with a lot of people. I think Ashes of Creation is gonna be a niche game. you know, kind of like EVE Online or Albion Online, like a small MMO with a very loyal player base, I do not think Ashes is gonna be like the one thing that kills WoW. I don't think that's gonna be it. I think Ashes has way too many deal breakers for like the normal player. I think it takes too long to level. It is like way too hostile to like the casual player. And like, don't get me wrong, it doesn't mean it's a bad game. A lot of people will like it, but I don't think like a wide audience is gonna like that game when it comes out. Path of the Exile 2, yeah, Path of the Exile 2 is gonna kill Diablo 4, absolutely. That's like the last good Diablo they got. Cherish your Diablo. Like the next Diablo expansion, if it ever comes out, it's not gonna do numbers. It is not gonna do numbers. Bro, I cannot find people for Scarlet Monastery, what the hell? By the way, guys, we are also live on Twitch now. What is here? San Medina. Let me link that up to you. At some point during today's stream, we're gonna go straight into Twitch. That shows YouTube doesn't like me when I stream very long streams of like leveling. And like, I don't care if nobody wants to watch it, but it hurts the videos. So I cannot do it, right? Like, after a while, I gotta cut out the stream. I cannot stream for 12 hours on YouTube, so we're gonna be on Twitch after a while. So keep that in mind. You may wanna drop a follow in there. Okay, we got Rogue. That's good. We like rogues. Alright. Maybe now that I can get on local chat, I can get people to show up here. Let's see if we can get a shaman. That would be pretty big. I think I'm gonna be stuck in WoW Classic loop forever. There is always gonna be people that get stuck in the game, right? Like if they re-release vanilla forever, there is always gonna be some people that do it. Anybody need library, bro? Like, it doesn't show up in the filter here, and that pisses me the hell off. Because I'm not in quite the level I need to be there. And it doesn't show up here either. Shaman 33 to 36. Let's see, who is nearby here? This is a secret, okay? Like you can just invite everybody in Scarlet Monastery, and if you can invite them, that means that they are not in a group, right? So If you're in Scarlet Monastery and you're not in a group, you're probably looking for one. That's a cool trick right there. Okay, so now we look for somebody that's kinda nearby. Bro, wanna do SM leave. And there's... Okay, we got one. Hell yeah. Okay, and... I guess a warrior. Perfect. Okay, let's go. Okay, let's fucking crank now. Somebody asking for Maraudon boosts. Yeah. I mean, like, I don't think they should be banned. I don't think boosting should be banned. But if you don't want it in the game, why do you put it in the game? Just get it out of the game if you're gonna ban people for it. I just cannot comprehend that logic. Of like, we let you, but there's a 50% chance you're gonna get banned. What? Okay, the shaman is not here, but he's gonna get here. He's gonna find his way here. Alright. My baby gonna... Okay, let's crank. I love sweeping strikes, bro. I don't think the clip is gonna go off now. Oh, it did. I think Blizzard's automated ban relies too much on reports. It relies almost exclusively on reports. There is no logic behind mass reporting, so... It is so easily weaponized too, you know? Like, if you don't like somebody, you just get 50 people to report them and he's done, right? It's so dumb. You're cranking, not healing. Hehe, get it? That's my catchphrase now, okay? I gotta spread the word. My baby don't mess around. There goes my sweeping strikes, god damn it. Every time, I swear to god, every time. Okay, so right now we're gonna do a little commentary. We just started doing library. I got a lot of people asking what are you supposed to do in a dungeon for tanking. So I'm just gonna go over like the little logic of what I'm doing. I am level 32. I'm gonna hit 33 in like 2 pulls. I am a little under level for Monastery Armory. So what I am doing here in the library, not the armory. The main thing you wanna remember when you're tanking a bunch of trash, I get that overpowered proc right there for free. It's not great for threat, but free damage. You know, the faster the mob dies, the better. So I am doing the two-hander tanking build that I showed everybody. What was it? 2 days ago or so. And the first thing you want to do when you're tanking a donjon like this, when you're doing a trash pull, you want to go into battle stance, you want to get your sweeping strikes off immediately. Oh, my taunt got resisted, that's bad. And then you just go into defensive stance and you cleave. Why? Because when you cleave and you get sweeping strikes on you, that's a quadruple attack. Now, I am doing melee cleave, and that gives me a lot of wiggle room. I got a bunch of high-level people here. I am level 32, we got a 38 rogue, a 35 priest, 35 shaman, 33 warrior. So all these people should be doing like a lot more threat than I do. So that's gonna be kind of interesting to see. Alright, let's get over here. That's gonna be a good challenge. I messed up. First thing you gotta accept is that rogue. There you go, level 33. Okay, we're maybe gonna hit something now. How you doing, Swilly? How you doing, Acid Mammoth? Oh, see you, Subaru. Yeah, Vegeta, I heard. Thank you for all the warrior guide. Thank you, man. It's crazy. I never expected people to care so much about, like, classic era. You know, I was kind of like, oh, I'm cooked. What am I going to talk about for, like, a year? Okay, so one thing you gotta accept here, Demoralizing Shout. I was taking a lot of damage. It's decent AoE threat. The stun is really annoying. One thing you gotta accept here, and this is kind of really useful, the nameplates. This is LBUI, the add-on I use for this. Red means I got aggro. Green means I don't have aggro. When you're in a raid, this add-on also, like, if you got like another tank, it will tell you in purple that another tank is tanking it. That's really convenient. You need some sort of nameplate add-on to tell what is going on with the pool. When you got like 4 mobs, how are you gonna know if you got aggro or not on all of them? It makes it very easy to cycle between them. Okay, we got the boss here. That was a bit of a mistake, I should have charged. So I just get rage here, we're gonna proc sweeping strikes once again, and then we're gonna taunt. If I could land that gosh darn hit, I would. Okay. There you go, see? Quadruple attack from that cleave. I get aggro on almost all of them. There you go. Full aggro on all of them. That's just from sweeping strikes and cleave. It's not a tanking ability, it's just that so much freaking damage that you get aggro from the damage. We're gonna do a War Stomp. I'm taking too much damage. There we go. And now we just taunt the most that we lose aggro on, because we're gonna lose aggro. This guy is 38. We do not panic. Just take it easy here. Crap. Crap loot, rather. And there you go. This is the main way you tank AoE dungeons. Sweeping strikes is gonna do all the heavy lifting for you. You gotta charge every time you can. We got a big chunk of rage here, so we're gonna do sweeping strikes. We're gonna pull a couple more mobs to make use of this rage. Overpower when you got sweeping strikes is awesome because it also doubles up the overpower. The reason I am staying in battle stance right now is because I got more than 25 rage. I don't want to waste it. That's why. So I just dump all my rage with cleave and then I go back into battle stance, defensive stance. Okay. The healer got plenty of mana because he's cranked to hell, so we're just gonna do a big pull here again. This is gonna be fun. Charge in. We do a demo shout here. We're gonna do sweeping strikes. We go into defensive stance. We're gonna do a battle shout here. There you go, another demo shout. We got global threat. Oh god, I pulled way too many. And we got no mage. Hopefully the rogue is gonna help. Oh, please tell me the priest doesn't get stunned. If the priest gets stunned, I'm cooked. I got greedy. Okay, gonna... Oh my god, the stuns. I forgot about the stuns in this place. Okay, where is the priest? He's kinda far away, but not quite. I'm gonna move the pack a little away from him. You were spamming Demo Shout, and we're spamming... Cleave. Going to battle stance, get overpowered right there, so he dies fast. We gotta kill them fast because the healer is running out of mana. The healer is out of mana. Do I got a potion on me? No, I don't. Okay, we're gonna have to fear probably. No, we killed them really fast. Okay, we got lucky. There we go. A little scary, but we kept control of the pack. I think the rogue was tanking one of the mobs. And that's fine. That's fine. As long as the healer doesn't have aggro, you leave. That's the main takeaway. You saw. I didn't even have to fear because I got an AoE fear. I could have feared and bandaged for a little more HP too. I didn't have to. Why do I feel like I don't have a lot of rage when I'm tanking? Do you tank with a two-hander or with a shield? That's a great question right there. Okay, we're gonna let the healer drink because we cranked all his mana out. Okay, we made him work. Two-hander. Do you charge when you can charge? I don't know what level you are. That would help narrowing it down. Okay, we gotta roll for that chest. Yeah, I lost it. Charging is a big deal. That is like, what is it now? 18 rage? That's almost half a sweeping strikes. So I just charge, I get an auto attack off and I do a sweeping strikes. And then I go into defensive stance. It is good if you do it in battle stance, the first auto attack, because you do more damage and that is a little more rage. 10% more damage, you know. Is something. Okay, we're gonna charge, we're gonna do the same thing. Here, Demo Shout. Sweeping strikes. Don't forget, Blood Rage generates threat. That's something people forget. Oh god, I got WhatsApp open, that's bad. I will just cycle through them, we taunt the one that we lose aggro on. If one of the tanky DPSers like the Shaman pull aggro, we don't even care. We let them. That's not a problem. He can tank one mob. Okay, that's bad, okay? The healer got aggro. That's bad, okay. We pick it up from the healer and we just keep cranking. Gonna get some rage here so I can disarm this guy. There you go. If you can help it, you wanna target the... You wanna target the healers first. These guys are level 36, so my taunt keeps getting resisted. That's really annoying. But we're fine though, we're fine. The warrior has it. Don't forget, the taunt catches you back up with the threat. When you taunt, you get the same threat that the guy you taunted from had. So if you taunt and then you do like 2 threat abilities on the mob, that's it. You are fine on threat again. You don't want to waste too many globals on that guy. Alright, that wasn't so bad. It's gonna get a lot easier as I keep getting weapon skill. I don't have a weapon skill yet. Got Wind Fury though. Wind Fury is huge for a two-hander. Okay, gotta do Demo Shout first, so I pull them and then I Blood Rage. So that way I get all the threat from the Blood Rage into me. Okay, let's get that swinging. This is why I love stacking melees. Oh, these guys do not have weapons. How am I gonna disarm them? Oh, that's a problem. Disarm still makes quite a lot of threat, guys. It does like 104 threat. 100 threat is pretty big. It's way more than a Thunder Armor, for example, at this level. Not later, not at level 60, but now it is a lot of threat. Trying to get sweeping strikes here. Oh, that fear was not a great thing. When I am feeling a little secure on threat, I'm gonna do an overpower. But once again, that's not for threat. That's just because I wanna kill the most faster. That's it. I like today's oversized t-shirt. All the t-shirts are oversized when you're tiny. In America, this would be like a normal t-shirt, I bet. Probably not even. Not even. That would be a small t-shirt. Alright, now we gotta get over here. This is a scary pool. Drop earth bind here, please. We're gonna face pull these guys. Once we got aggro on all of them, we blood rage, we battle shout. Global threat for all of them. Okay, I am not getting healed. I am still not getting healed. Okay, that was very sketch. I think I'm gonna die, yep. What the hell, man? Sorry, lag. Okay. Okay, yeah. Maybe I'm gonna ninja the staff. It's gonna be the lag, okay? I'm gonna need on the caster staff and I'm gonna be, oh, sorry, lag. Bruh. Healer players, man. I could have popped an HP potion, and believe it or not, HP potions also generate threat. But I don't have any because I'm poor. This is the greatest part about melee, stacking melees. It doesn't even matter I am not there, okay? We got 3 people tanking anyway. They take a little more damage than I take. And it's spread out. But you can heal through that if you actually feel like healing. If you feel like healing, you can heal through that. They do not feel like healing sometimes. They really do not. Okay. Well, I guess I gotta eat. If you got mage food, eat in between pulls to save the healer some mana. Not a terrible idea. I gotta make a bunch of bandages. Well, we're gonna try to forget about that pool. Let's see here. I'm gonna charge in and I should be pulling 3 packs at the same time here because there's packs to the side. Let's see, can I face pull that? Okay, yeah. We spam Battle Shout. Why Battle Shout and not Demo Shout? Because I am not in range of all of them. But Battle Shout is global threat, so I will get threat from that anyway. Okay, now we're in defensive stance. We're gonna do a War Stomp. This is where the chaos comes in. You know what? I'm gonna put a mark on the healer. So I know where he is. Oh, this is bad. This is bad. Yeah, he's standing way too close. Remember what I told you about the other day about, like, threat? The pull aggro mechanic? Okay, gotta crank this guy. If you are near the mobs, you need only 10% more threat than I got to pull aggro. But if you are away from the mobs, if you're in range, you need 30%, so that's way more manageable. I'm gonna have to feed, I think. This guy's not healing me. I mean, I can disarm this guy. Might as well. He's a caster, though. I am sending you health pots. Oh my god, we got somebody that's feeling bad for me now. They saw me and they're like, this man needs a health pot right now. Do you know how far it is considered melee range? It depends on your hitbox, because Thorin got a bigger hitbox, but like, take a look at this priest. More or less this distance over here. If you're like this distance from the mob, you are not considered in melee range anymore. It is not an exact science, okay? There's also the melee leeway. I'm pretty sure melee leeway also plays a role in that. Your stuff is the best. Oh, thanks, man. From Germany. You know, it's crazy. I always expected my audience to be like mostly European people, because like all my time when I played WoW Vanilla in private servers, it was all European people, but I do not have a lot of European viewers, believe it or not. Maybe it's the time I stream. The time I stream is probably a big deal in that. Okay, healer got mana. If he feels like healing, he can heal me. America, fuck yeah. Yeah, America. Okay, we're gonna get some rage here. Priest is fine, as long as the priest is fine. Okay, priest is not fine. Annie, are you okay? Are you okay, Annie? Disarm on this guy. We're gonna do War Stomp to cancel that heal. Your War Stomp is a kick. You know, if you stun a mob when he's casting, you also cancel the spell. Sadly, you cannot kick in defensive stance. Oh god. Okay, might have to fear there. Let's see, the heal is coming through. The healer has mana, okay? If he keeps cranking, I am gonna be fine. Okay, we gotta get sweeping strikes here. We gotta kill the most fast. Okay, now I'm gonna fear them and I'm gonna bandage. To save the healer some mana. Bandage is also a threat. I'm gonna bandage that warrior. There you go. Oof. I got aggro on all of them because the heal also helped me out. Oh, look at that. Double fear. It's a little messy, but it helps a lot. It helps a lot. As long as you don't pull more stuff, you're fine with the fear. The fear is a great tool for like these situations. If I had a mage, this would be like 20 times easier. Like the scuff pulls, a mage can save you a lot of trouble. A single Frost Nova, you walk away, the healer can catch up, you know? Makes it way easier. I am really pushing it today for the show, you know? I am pushing it, just showing off here. Might as well pop a... Do I got a good scroll here? No, I don't. I am just trying to show off here, being completely honest, trying to show off for the video. I am level 33, so I should not be doing these stupid pulls. I should be pulling smaller, but what's the fun in that, you know? Okay, we're almost at the boss here. This should be another 3 pull. I cannot charge in because if I charge in and I gotta run back all the way back, I'm gonna get destroyed. So I'm gonna walk in here. I got aggro, Battle Shout, Blood Rage, all the rage on Medina. Sweeping Strikes. Okay, not getting healed again. Still not getting healed. Still not getting healed. Oh, of course you do the big heal. Of course. Okay, okay, finally got 1 heal. Holy crap. Holy crap, man. Okay, AoE taunted. Because I couldn't pump any threat because I was running away so I wouldn't die. Bro. Every pull. Swear to God. And now the healer gets mana born to hell. Oh god. And I got no fear. Yep. Oh my god. Oh, the guy had the audacity. The audacity. Like, guys, I am not Thanos. You didn't cast a single heal for 10 seconds. Holy shit, dude. Ah, this is not going to the good old YouTube, is it? We're gonna have to try this again, aren't we? Oh, I gotta go to the trainer again now. I think you gotta do a quest in Arati Highlands. I got the flight path to Arati Highlands. I paid for it, okay? I am part of the problem. I bought one of the summons. It was on the way, you know? It was convenient. What am I gonna do? Not do it? Okay. Let's try to sort this crap out while I got time. I got a 12 slaughter back to drop last night. I am a big deal. I am a big shot, you know? You look at this guy and you're like, this guy got the good sack. Oh yeah, I got the good sack. You're damn right. Okay, I guess we're gonna have to do the Leol pull and we're gonna have to try again in the next run. With someone else. Damn. There goes one good video. Alright, I cannot disarm him because he doesn't have a weapon. Keep forgetting, man. Okay, we got Kronkaliol here. Where are they? Oh. God damn it, I missed my overpower, bro. I quit this game. This guy is kinda funny, you gotta line of sight him and stuff.
You will not defile these mysteries.
Alright, he's on cooldown.
Burn in righteous fire.
Oh, I am not gonna make it, am I? Huh. Yeah. Oh, he doesn't do any damage in Era. In Soul, he was almost a clean one-shot right there. That was crazy. There we go. Hypnotic Blade. This is the good one, right? Yeah, that's big loot right there. No, I am not gonna ninja the blade, okay? I am not that big much of a jerk. That was a joke, okay? I am not that much. I am a little bit of a jerk, but not that big a jerk. Just a little. Just a little. A little in comms. No, bro. Wanna chat for a minute? Actually, give me a minute. I gotta record a video here. I'll talk to you in like 20 minutes. Alex saw people having fun and he would come to ruin it. You're mistaken. You're sorely mistaken, okay? Alex is plenty of fun. Alex is very much fun. Okay? Nobody is mad at Alex. Are you recording a video live? Two of them today, yeah. I realized that I gotta record more videos per day so I can play more per day. Because otherwise, I run out of time to play. And I am level 33 and Dwarf Lord is like level 42. And people are gonna think that Dwarf Lord is a better person than me. People are gonna think, okay, Dwarf Lord's value as a human being is 42 and Medina is only 33, so that's a problem, right? That's a problem. I cannot tolerate that, you know, like people are gonna look at my number and they're gonna, his number is smaller. That is not acceptable. The audacity. Okay, guys, we're gonna continue the stream on Twitch. Oh. We're gonna continue the stream on Twitch. Like we always do, the extended cut of the stream is always on Twitch. So let me link you my Twitch again. San Medina, there we go, on Twitch, the very same. So the stream is gonna end on YouTube in a second here, and we're gonna be doing, we're gonna be on Twitch instead. So the stream is gonna end on YouTube. I open my stream in a second here. Oh, that was a jump scare, alright. That was a jump scare if I ever seen one. Wrong graveyard with fish tank. Graveyard is terrible XP, bro, I'm sorry. Okay, so get over to Twitch, boys. We're gonna cut the stream on YouTube here. We're going to Twitch right now while I fill this group. The stream is gonna end on Twitch and it's gonna go straight for... the stream is gonna end on YouTube and it's gonna go to Twitch. Oh my god. I get English fatigue, bro. English fatigue. I get tired of English too fast. Resto Shaman. I need this guy. Oh, he's in a group already. 31 too low for a... Yeah, 31 is way too low for library. I just hate graveyard, bro. The XP is not there anymore as a melee. Like, you gotta sneak in into a spell cleaving and get carried. That's what I would do, honestly. Looking for DPS, SM leave, melee cleave. Okay, boys, we're going over to Twitch once again. Let's get there. Stream is gonna end on YouTube. Let's see. Stream channel. The stream is cutting off on YouTube and going to Twitch in 3, in 2. Let me crank that lever. Okay, I got the lever hidden over here. And 1. Confirm.